Glass in my palm like a trophy. Gold on my wrist, that's the old me. New year, new flight, same nosebleed. Still from the mud, but I rose clean. Big body dreams in a compact lot. Turn side hustles to a stock by box. Mama in the front row, tears on lock. Prayed all decade for this one pop. On a quiet storm in a silk suit, baby. Pressure in my chest, turn the doubt soft wavy. Time tick tick, but I move like maybe. I've been the clock hands when the beat going crazy. Champagne, new year, pour that hope up. Bubbles in my blood when we toast up. New me, same roots, watch me glow up. Whole room screaming when we go up. Champagne, new year, let it rain like. Drip from the ceiling to the daylight. Say my name, say it, make it feel right. This our time, this our highlight.
I'm the midnight sun in a blackout. Lit the whole block when I cashed out. Turn pain to confetti when I step out. Every scar on my skin is a map, bro.
Bottle pop, truth drop, welcome to the show. Champagne secrets, let your power grow. Every video, spark, ignite your inner light. Raise a glass to the future, shining bright. Empowerment is the code, we decode. Unravel mysteries, life's own secret load. Step by step, tap in, find your flow. With Champagne Secretzz, you gonna glow.
Unlock the strength within you, watch it bloom. Life's a canvas, painted every room. Through ups and downs, cheers to what's next. Champagne Secretzz, life's complex. Show. Champagne Secretzz, let your power grow. Every video, spark, ignite your inner light. Raise a glass to the future, shining bright. Empowerment is the code, we decode. Unravel mysteries, life's own secret load. Step by step, tap in, find your flow. With Champagne Secretzz, you're gonna glow. Unlock the strength within you, watch it bloom. Life's a canvas, painted every room. Through ups and downs, cheers to what's next. Champagne Secretzz, life's complex.
Second and let's talk. Yo, DJ, roll that beautiful champagne footage.
Confidants? What is your profession? What is your profession? Nothing but soldiers and empowerment over here.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Champagne Gang, Fizz Fam, confidants, and visitors to the Champagne City, baby. Welcome in. Come on in. Welcome to the Champagne City for a quick little sip, savor, and spill. I can't hear my music. There we go. Come on in. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you enjoyed your New Year's Eve. I hope you left some stuff in 2025 that you're not carrying into 2026. And as we get ready, y'all, we got a full show for you today. So lock up, link in, and let's get ready for these jokers' wiles. You ready? Let's go. Because as I peruse the streets of TikTok, I realized that people are a little superstitious. Baby, there were some superstitions I had never heard of before. Have y'all heard of the grapes?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yo! Yeah, he's eating grapes, Alright guys, we did it. And good luck for 2026.
Oh, girls just wanna have
I have one thing to say. You better work, bitch.
Eating 12 grapes under the table last New Year's Eve. Make sure you know the rules before you participate in crazy traditions, because this bullshit game caused me to have the worst year of my life.
Hey, what's good, people? It's your boy King Cat G, man. Hey, check me out right quick. Hey, I heard about this new trend. Yeah, because see, y'all got a bad habit of just doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is trending. Let's try it. Hey, I got one time to hear about one of y'all ass up under a table eating some grapes. Boy, I swear. Let me hear about you up under the table eating some grapes. I wish I was around some of y'all who was getting ready to do it. Because I got some rat traps that'll knock the skin off your hand when you go down, when you get down there to do it. Man, listen, stop doing the trending shit, all right? Until you know exactly what that, if that's a ritual or something like that, you don't be knowing what that is. Getting up under the table eating some damn grapes like you part of orangutan or something. Come on, man. Let me hear about one of y'all up under the table eating some damn grapes. King Cat G.
If you ate 12 grapes under the table last year and your life went to shit this year, I can tell you why. And honestly and truthfully, it really didn't go to shit. You just didn't take advantage of the opportunity. A lot of us are doing spells and rituals and things because it's cool, it's a trend. Oh, I don't know if it's going to work, so I'm going to just try it anyways. Okay. The thing about manifestation, spell work, ritualistic practices, doing anything, as it said in the Bible, doing things with 2 or more gives it more power. So it'd be a lot of y'all doing it at the same time. So whatever it is that you're manifesting towards already has energy backing it up, first of all. Second of all, the key to manifestation is to set it and forget it, but still continue to do the shit that you need to do to get where you need to be at. If you ate the 12 grapes under the table, still proceed to chase your dreams, and shit happens, the play of you eating them 12 grapes is still in the play. But the part that y'all aren't understanding is how manifestation works. In order for your manifestations to come in, the universe has to make room. So if you're asking for a new house and a new car, and you don't specify how you want to get that new house and your new car, and you fuck around and get in a car accident, your shit gets totaled, or you get evicted from your apartment, that's putting you one step closer towards getting a new house and a new car. But you don't understand that because you're playing with magic and you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Magic is very simple, but it is also very powerful. If you do not set yourself up and you do not clarify, I want a new house and a new car without harm to me and anyone else, with no harm to none, good to all, whatever the fuck the phrase is. If you do not specify how you want to get this money, if you are not, well, this money, or a new house, a new car, if you do not already have avenues for those things to happen, how the fuck do you expect them to happen? Also, just generally, if your life starts to fall apart.
Press pause. So, are y'all still out here playing with spells and dark magic and magic, trying to make stuff happen? Y'all still out here in 2026 playing with spells? tampering around with stuff you know nothing about still because it sound cute? Is that what we doing? Still in 2026. Did we take that over from 2025? That's what I want to know. Is that what we doing?
There's a reason for everything. Find the next step and find a way to be grateful. Then that way you are continuing to manifest yourself to a higher level, if that makes sense. So all in all, do the 12 great thing under the table shit work? Yes. Call that a 222. But it works because you give it power. You're manifesting, you set it and you forget it, you detach from it and you just keep going. That's the perfect setup for a spell to happen.
Before you do the 12 grapes under the table this year, you might want to listen to this story first. And let this be a lesson not to try every ritual that you see on TikTok. I am back with another spooky story. We're gonna call the person who submitted the story Coco. So Coco said she did the 12 grapes under the table ritual thing and not really expecting much from it. I mean, it was going viral on TikTok last year and everybody was talking about how it was supposed to bring you love, luck, and alignment with the new year. And so she was bored. She said, why not? She got nothing to lose. So she sat under the table at midnight, ate 12 grapes, and manifested her year. She said she didn't even really believe in it like that, but she just didn't want to go into this new year feeling alone. She said at 11:59 she does the ritual, so she's under her table eating the grapes and focusing her intention. The first few grapes tasted normal, everything was cool. She said, now she says by the 7th grape, her ears started ringing. And by the 10th grape, the ringing in her ear turned into pressure. Like when your ears won't pop on a plane. She checked her phone, no signal. The time still read 11:59, so she just nervously laughed and just ate the last two. The second the clock hit 12, the lights flickered and went out. So Coco gets out from under the table and she says everything in her apartment looks the same, but something feels wrong. Like the couch was on the opposite wall. The mirror in her living room looked a little different, but she couldn't put her finger on what. And the calendar said January 1st, but the year was off by 1 digit. So she fixed the calendar, she chucked it up to exhaustion. Maybe her brain is playing tricks on her. But the inconveniences started immediately. She said her keys no longer fit her door. No explanation for that. She locked herself out of her apartment. She said some of the songs that she would listen to, they had the same lyrics but slightly different verses. She said people she knew remembered events that never happened, arguments she never had, and apologies she never gave. And every time Coco would try to explain herself to the people around her, they would say, are you okay? You already told me this, girl. And by March, Coco realized something worse. Every inconvenience seemed designed to keep her from leaving. She would have her flights canceled last minute and buses rerouted without warning. She says one day she was panicking, so she ran and sat under her table. She said that same pressure that she felt when she was eating them grapes under the table before the new year, yeah, that pressure came back. In June, one day she's just like scrolling through her phone, going over her history, and she says, I swear, there were videos of me, same face, same voice, living a life that she does not remember. Coco says she doesn't know what's going on fully because it's been an entire year of this, but she is pretty sure she jumped timelines. She said whatever universe she's in right now is not the same universe that she was in when she did the 12 grapes under the table. She says she feels like she's living in an upside down world, and in this universe she's met a lot of new people, including her boyfriend. Coco feels as though she took somebody else's spot. It seemed like somebody was living this life before she snapped into consciousness. I don't know. 12 grapes under the table thing, results may vary. I don't know, guys. Thank you for submitting this spooky story. If you have a spooky story that you want me to tell, feel free to submit it to me right here on TikTok. Make sure you check out my latest YouTube video about the girl who had 67 exorcisms. And I love y'all. From your favorite Haitian homegirl.
Let's talk about the 12 grapes under the table. Lizzie talked about this and she explained it perfectly. But I wanted to talk about this because this is the first year that the 12 grapes under the table has popped up on my FYP. And I've seen so many of my mutuals do it.
Like, I'm not even the type of person to just let a random person pray for me, let alone let a random person on the internet tell me a fucking ritual that I can do to make my life better. Now, these people don't look like you, don't share the same culture as you, don't share the same beliefs as you. Why do you think... I don't know if y'all remember when egg cleansing was going viral on this app. I never tried it. And it was a whole debacle of whether it was a close practice thing or not. But I never did it. Why? Because as I'm watching the videos and I'm seeing all of what can possibly go wrong, I'm realizing that there's a lot more that I don't know. So why would I try this and risk doing something wrong? Just like with the grapes thing, when I went on Instagram last night, I saw a post that says, were y'all eating green or red grapes? Because the red grapes are for love, which is what a lot of y'all are trying to attract, but y'all were sitting under a table eating green grapes hoping to get love. The green ones supposedly attract abundance, luck, and prosperity. For a lot of y'all, this is y'all first time hearing about it. And y'all just like, okay. Nah, I saw 10 videos of people saying like I did this and I found the love of my life. So I'm gonna do it too. Do I know where it originated from? Hell no. Do I know the history behind this? Hell no. Do I even know what the 12 grapes signify? Fuck no. Do I even know why it's 12 grapes specifically? No. What does the number 12 signify? Don't care, don't matter. What type of table should I do it under? What? That's just way too many questions. I have a table right there. I say that to say that your prayers at midnight are just as effective as sitting underneath a table and eating 12 grapes, if not more. Why? Because you know prayers. There's no way you could fuck up a prayer. You know how to pray. You know the ins and outs. But a ritual? You can fuck up so many ways. I've seen good stories, but I've seen many more of people saying, don't fucking do this. Like, I had the worst year of my life. I lost my job, my husband, health started declining. Please, y'all. Whatever you have learned from your culture, just to be safe, stick with that if it resonates. And sometimes I don't think y'all realize that y'all not ready for the change that y'all asking for, which is why it hasn't come. And doing something as desperate as that makes the universe go, well, okay. Y'all know that prayer that you should never say unless you're actually ready? It's that, God, if there's anybody in my life that should not be here, remove them from my life. That prayer works instantly. That is the fastest prayer to work. One time I said that prayer and I fell out with somebody I was dating within 30 minutes of saying the prayer. Sometimes in order for you to attract the life that you actually are manifesting, depending on how far you are from it, a lot of the times you have to go through a purging period, which you're probably not even ready for, where you basically lose almost everything, like the fall of your Roman Empire. It's a long period of darkness before you can see the light. And some of y'all just want love. For your sake, if you did it, I hope it works out. But if you've ever learned anything from this page, and I don't give spiritual advice or anything like that, when it comes to spirituality, take it more seriously. I knew half of y'all don't do that because of how many times y'all hit me up about love spells, about doing voodoo for y'all. And not only do I tell y'all all the time that I don't do that stuff, but it's also very alarming to me the amount of people that are willing to put their lives, their spirit, and another stranger on the internet's hands. That's alarming. I don't give a fuck how much I like you on my screen. I'm never gonna ask you to do spiritual work for me. Are you serious? Y'all serious? Please, y'all, if there's anything you could do, just take your spirituality more seriously in 2025. From your favorite Haitian.
Absolutely. So what y'all think? They out here still in 2025, going into 2026, still performing rituals and doing spells, sitting under doggone tables, eating some doggone grapes. But y'all listen, because I find no lies told. The girl was talking and I wasn't going to stop her because she was telling the truth. I wasn't going to stop her because sometimes you do have to lose to win. See, we don't like to talk like that because we like when all the preachers and encouragers and everybody get up and tell us that everything is going to be all right and God is working it out and just wait and see and da 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 da. But you forget there's a scripture that says, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. The only reason why there is a mountain is because there is a valley. The only reason why there is a valley is because there is a mountain. Sometimes you have to go through the valley to get to the mountain. And sometimes, if you done got too high up on the wrong mountain, God will bring you back down to the valley. Get it? If you feel what I'm saying, please do me a favor and drop some ones in the chat. Champagne bottles in the chat for 2026. But baby, y'all listen, the people is out here eating grapes. Not only are the people eating grapes, but have you heard about the cinnamon and the lentils?
When the cinnamon blows, prosperity will come to enter. When the cinnamon blows, abundance will come to stay. When the cinnamon blows, abundance will live here. And so it's done.
Tomorrow is the first of the month, and this is the abundance blessing that's about to fucking change your life. Now, tomorrow is the most powerful day to manifest for the entire year of 2026, so do not miss your opportunity to make shit happen. So be sure to save, favorite, and send this video to all your friends right now. The more people you send this to, the more you're about to receive. Now, tomorrow is extra special because not only is it a new year, but it's a universal year number 1, which means it's gonna be a year of new beginnings, a fresh new start, bold fucking energy, and most of all, manifesting the life that you've always desired. This is all you're gonna need for the blessing. Number 1, sea salt. Number 2, ground cinnamon. Use these 2 ingredients tomorrow on January 1st, 2026, and watch your fucking life transform. Step number 1 is you're gonna go to your front door, you're gonna stay inside, place some sea salt in your left palm, and repeat after me. As I blow this sea salt into this space, may it perfectly, properly, and safely remove all blocks, hindrances, obstacles, people that say no in my way, and then blow the salt. Step number 2 is you're gonna take your cinnamon in your left palm, and you're gonna repeat after me. As I blow this cinnamon into this space, may it sweetly and lovingly attract all opportunities, abundance, luck, happiness, health in my way, and blow the cinnamon. That is all you're gonna do for the blessing. Make sure to do this on the first of the month only, and leave the salt and the cinnamon on the floor for 24 hours before you sweep that shit up. Happy abundance and happy fucking new year.
I'm sorry, but who the hell leaving salt and vinegar and cinnamon and just laying around on the floor? Are we cool? Is this 2026? Cause I'm a 70s baby and I ain't never heard of some of this stuff before. Drop in the comments and let me know. Have y'all heard of some of these superstitions? Cause I am appalled and perplexed. I am befuddled. I really am. That we are really this superstitious. That we really got under tables and ate grapes and stood outside of doors with cinnamon. Please tell me that we didn't do that. Did y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. Did y'all perform any of these rituals on last night?
Okay. Give me the suitcase. Move. Come on, Sally.
What are you having? What's happening? What's happening?
Go get the cinnamon. Go get the cinnamon. Hurry up.
Ah! Mommy, what happened?
Poor baby's just confused.
Fuck, it's not open. Is it 12:01?
Go get my phone, see what time it is.
Move back, y'all. Alright.
Let me try.
Y'all crazy as hell. I have locks. Who picking all them lentils out my locks? Who is picking the lentils out my locks? Not me. That's why I'm not participating. Why? God wouldn't even have me even do this to myself. He wouldn't even have me do this to myself. Do you know how hard it is to pick stuff out of locks? And mine are long. Ain't no wait. Is y'all pouring lentils? Did y'all do the lentil? Are y'all still picking lentils out of body parts, out of your hair and your scalp and your clothes and off your floor? Did your dog and cat try to eat some? I'm just trying to see how the lentils went in your house.
Bye-bye 2025. Thank you for every lesson. Thank you for every challenge. Thank you for every moment that made me stronger. I am ready for 2026.
Okay guys, so it's that time of the year, the end of the year, it's New Year's Eve.
That podcast stomach probably gonna explode. Just you don't know what that's gonna do to the kitty's stomach. You just lentils just everywhere with the animals. I see some people just shouldn't have pets. Did anybody stop to think how this would affect the pets? You know, all this stuff y'all throwing around just because you feel like, luck comes in a jar that you can buy at the store. Fruit that you can buy from any grocery store. That's where luck comes from. Oh, I forgot. And the table. You got to have the table to go along with it. Lentils, grapes, table.
I wanted to share a little tradition, superstition, whatever you want to call it. Some people like to eat 12 grapes under the table. Some people wear red panties to attract love or green panties to attract money. Whatever the case is, there's, different things that different cultures do. So I wanted to share one of them, and that's lentils, or lentejas for my Hispanic people. What you would do essentially is you would take these and you can either sprinkle them all over yourself or you throw them over you, and you set your intention as you're doing it. So whatever you desire most, whether it's better health, you want a better job, you want to get out of a bad situation that you're in, or you want more financial abundance, or whatever the case is, you would set your intentions with the lentils and then you sprinkle them on yourself. And then afterwards, once that's all said and done, you pick up the lentils that are on the floor. You put them into like a little baggie, a Ziploc bag, or whatever small bag you have. And for us ladies, it would be smart for us to put it in our purses because, that's an everyday item that we have. For men, I would recommend like a wallet or something. But yeah, you pick up the lentils from the floor and you put them into the bag. And basically the goal is for you to carry those lentils with you from now until the new year next year, so 2027. And then what you would do with the old lentils is, what I recommend is that you plant them into the earth, like in the ground or in a pot, something like that. And then you just repeat the process. But yeah, I think it's a cute tradition and I wanted to share it with you guys. So if you haven't already, grab you some lentils. You can get them from the supermarket, wherever. When the clock strikes 12, you know what you got to do. Now, of course, nothing is possible without God. God first always. So keep that in mind. But even if you're not a believer of God, we all go our different routes. Love is love. No shame, no judgment.
Not my Lord. Not my God. You're not going to involve my God in that foolishness. No, you can't use my God and lentils in the same sentence. Not my Lord. No. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Because if you believed in my God, then you wouldn't need the lentils. Because you would know that my God shall supply all your need according to his riches. You would know that he came that you might have life and that you might have it more abundantly. You would know For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord, thoughts of good and not of to bring you to an expected end. You would need lentils and grapes if you were talking about my God. So we can't, make sure you include God. See, that's how they trip y'all up all the time. That's how they get y'all. They just throw God in there. And because they use God, it makes everything else they said okay. Not my Lord. Not today, Satan. You tried it. Not my champagne gang. No, you're not going to trip them up like that and trick them like, oh my goodness, yes. She said, remember God with it. So it's got to be okay. Your God don't need no help. We used to have a song back in church said, God don't need no matches. He fire all by himself. He don't need your assistance. Why would he need the assistance of something he created to feed his creation? Do that even make sense? Do it make sense when I say it out loud to you?
Whatever. But yeah. This is a tradition that I do, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I wish you guys all a beautiful, abundant, loving, healthy, prosperous New Year. So thanks for watching. Bye.
So there go the lentils. But if you thought it stopped there, oh, no. No. The people are superstitious, and I was tickled. So y'all got to be tickled with me as we go into enjoying this first day of 2026 for our Jokers Wild before we get into our main show. Let's check out these superstitions.
What you doing? Don't wash or do no laundry. You gonna wash one of our loved ones away. Put that broom down. You ain't supposed to be cleaning on New Year's Eve. You gonna sweep out blessings out of here. Hey. Stop all that arguing and fighting. You gonna bring that negativity into 2026. Because they said if you start the year broke, you're gonna be broke all year. Here, take this.
Chicken.
Put that chicken up. They say bird scratch backwards. That means your life may go backwards. No, the hell she didn't call me and ask me can I lend her some money. I'm not doing that on New Year's Eve. I'll be lending money all year.
Take my Christmas tree down. Why?
It's bad luck to have it up after the New Year.
Well, I must got bad luck then because my tree's still up and it's on. I got the bulbs on. I still got the tree skirt underneath, decorations on the table, decorations on top of the refrigerator. It's bad luck. I already got it.
Well, I hope you ate you some greens and black-eyed peas and some fish or something.
No, why would I do that?
It's supposed to bring you in money for the whole year.
Let me ask you something. How long you been doing that?
How long I been doing what?
Eating the greens to bring in money and eating fish to make the money swim in. How long you been doing it?
Oh, I say about 40 years now.
Okay. And how long you been getting Junior to come in your house with a $20 bill when the clock strikes 12? How long you been doing that?
Going on 10 years now.
Now, how long do you supposed to do it before it start to work?
What you mean?
How long you supposed to be?
You know what? Y'all new generation is hell. Do y'all hear me? Y'all new generation is hell. Y'all are the generation of if you don't give a damn, we don't give a. You know what I'm saying? You know how to finish it off. I'm trying to be demure and cutesy in 2026. Y'all new generation just don't care. Y'all gonna say what need to be said when it need to be said. Cause how long? How long you gonna keep giving $20, making a man walk through your door first? Child, that was a first for me. This foolishness, I was today years old. Do y'all hear me? I had to include it in the show today because I had never heard of these superstitions again. As we go through this, I need y'all to drop in the comments. And if y'all are replay gang, I need y'all to drop in the replay and let me know how many of these superstitions y'all are familiar with from your household. How many of these did mama and daddy know? Grandmama and big mama and them. How many of these did they do on an annual basis? Drop in the comments and let me know.
Because he been coming in your house. You've been giving him a $20 bill for the last 10 years to come in your house. You've been eating black-eyed peas and greens and fish and all of that and taking down Christmas tree. You've been doing all of that for the last 15, 20 years. And you still ain't got no money. Now, I'm just trying to figure out, like, do you got to do it for a certain amount of time and then it start to kick in? Or, like, how does it work? Because maybe I need to go ahead and start next year just walking the door with some money. And I guess in 15, 20 years, it'll start to work. I don't know. But I just know you still broke and you ain't got no money. The thing is, and I ain't even trying to be rude, but you ain't never got no money. So a person with no money can't tell me a magic trick on how to get some money when they ain't never had it.
Somebody had the audacity to say, don't wash clothes today or you will lose a loved one tomorrow. And they said, don't spend no money tomorrow or you will be broke for the new year. I'm a Christian. That don't apply to me. I believe in God. I trust God. And I don't believe in being a Christian and believing in God and believing in superstition at the same time. I don't know the future, but he does. And he has a plan for me. So I'm going to cast my cares and my worries onto him. I ain't about to worry about what's going to happen for the next 365 days. I'm still in 2023 today. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all need to slow y'all roll and let him be the driver.
My New Year. Hey, y'all, listen. The only superstition I knew about was the don't split the pole. I knew that one. When we was kids, they used to say, step on a crack, you break your mama back. I remember that one. Y'all remember that one? Remember that one? The broom. Definitely the broom. Cause don't sweep somebody's foot with the broom. When I first saw that one, I was befuddled and perplexed. I was in confusion completely, because what do you mean if I sweep your feet, you got to spit on the broom or you going to go to jail? No, if you break the law, you going to go to jail. Like the way to combat that superstition is don't break the law. I was so confused. Them the only ones I knew about, but these New Year's ones, yeah.
Superstitions that I swear by. Credentials. Last year going into 2025, I did not do any of these things. Had a terrible year this year. 2024, 2023, 2022, did all my superstitions and had great years. New Year's Eve, declutter everything, clean your room, clean your car, deep clean your house, get rid of all your old clutter you don't want anymore, donate old clothes, get rid of everything that doesn't resonate. Write down a list of things that you want to leave in 2025 and not take with you, burn it. Your nail color, underwear color, and outfit color all hold significance. Look up the different meanings for different colors and what that can bring for you. When the clock strikes midnight, make as much noise as you possibly can. Scream, yell, bang those pots and pans if you're at home. Don't whistle. Scare away all those negative spirits. New Year's Day, no cleaning, no laundry, don't wash your hair, don't cut your hair. Nothing. You're washing away your good luck. Do not loan money to people on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. I also like to write a Dear Future Self note, talking in present tense, like it's the me at the end of 2026, writing to myself at the end of 2027, talking about all the things I accomplished in 2026 in present tense. This is one of the most important ones. Do not cry on New Year's Eve or day. Most importantly, New Year's Day. Do not cry. It will be a year full of sorrow. Also, once the clock strikes midnight, take your first physical step with your right foot, so you're starting the year off on the right foot. Same thing when you get out of bed in the morning on New Year's Day. Those are just some of the more easy ones to follow. I have a lot more if you want a part 2.
So yeah, like real quick, right? Riddle me this. So what if you would sleep at midnight? Like, does that mean you gonna sleep 2026 away? Like, how far does this thing go is what I want to know. Like, cause I was asleep is all I'm saying. I tried to stay awake. I did. I was in my chair, wrapped up in my blanket, with my water on one side. I had this chocolate coffee stuff on the other side, and I was watching TV. Yeah. Somehow between that time and when my daughter called me at 12:02, because her and my grandson went to be with her cousin, I fell asleep. So what does that mean, like, for me? I'm asking for myself. Does that mean I'm going to sleep 2026 away? Is that what y'all saying? With these superstitions, with all this, what you should and shouldn't do? Like, how far does this thing go? Did y'all think about that? like some of the stuff that they miss, like if you were asleep, you know. What if you got to work? What if you have a job, you know? Does that mean you're going to be working all 2026? Or, you know, that you're never going to have money because you're always going to have to work for it? Like, you know, I think they miss some steps with all these superstitions. But y'all drop in the comments and let me know what you think.
Let me know.
What you doing?
I'm finna wash clothes.
You know you can't wash clothes. It's New Year's Eve, bro. What are you doing?
I'm taking out the trash, bro.
You cannot take out the trash. It's New Year's Eve.
Bro, come on, fam.
No. Come on.
But you cooking?
I would, but the pot dirty, and I can't wash it because, you know.
It's New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Why are we supposed to eat? Hey!
What?
Hey, what you doing?
I'm brushing my teeth. Is that cool?
No. You know we take...
Oh, no. Hell no. This is where I draw the line. You crazy, bro. You tripping, bro. We just won't go nowhere then. How about this? Alright then.
Have you ever heard that superstition that if you wash your clothes on New Year's Day that you're gonna wash one of your family members away in the new year? Because I have my clothes in the wash right now, in the dryer, but it's not 12 yet. The year, I'm not superstitious. I'm not super superstitious other than crossing the pole and shit, but the year that I had this year, I don't want to take no chances, so I'm about to take these clothes out. But let me know if y'all ever heard that superstition.
Hello?
I got some bad news.
What bad news?
You know Jane done died.
What? She done passed away?
Yeah, she done passed away.
Oh my goodness. I just feel like it's all my fault. It's all my fault.
How is your fault?
Because my daughter, she was washing and drying, cleaning up on New Year's, just doing everything.
Well, what that got to do with it?
She was washing and drying on New Year's. Everybody knows not to wash and dry on New Year's. Come on now, Mike. What happened? What happened to Jen?
She OD'd.
She done OD'd?
Yeah, she done OD'd on that, on purpose.
Oh my goodness.
Still not her fault.
I mean, it's our fault because she was washing, Mike. She washed our family away.
You know, let me come back.
Mike. Oh my goodness.
Good morning. Merry New Year's Eve. If you don't listen to shit else I say today or ever, listen to this. Don't take your ass over to that washer and dryer after midnight tonight. Motherfuckers like y'all don't care about washing clothes and shit on New Year's Day because you're not washing yourself out. You're washing your fucking family and friends out. Yeah, it extends to friends. Don't take your ass to that washer, that dryer, that dishwasher, anything that can clean anything after fucking 11:59 tonight, bitch. You finna wash out everybody. That ain't my fault that you sat up there and didn't listen to the rules. You didn't get your shit done. We was supposed to get that shit done, bitch. Don't wash anything but your ass tomorrow, tonight. Thank you.
For some people, these things might look crazy, but my bank account is also crazy, so I don't care. Today is New Year's Eve, tomorrow is New Year's Day, two of my favorite days of the year for manifesting, and I'm gonna show you all my superstitions and tricks on how I always have a lucky year. I'm gonna let you know what I did last year and what I'm doing again this year because it worked, and I'm also gonna show you what's new. First and foremostly, I put on an entirely green outfit. I'm trying to bring in abundance, healing, and growth. What colors you wear on New Year's Day is important. Keep that in mind. Cinnamon, always good. Cinnamon everywhere, cinnamon on everything. Cinnamon represents abundance in a lot of different cultures, so if you can get cinnamon sticks, that's the best. If you have cinnamon powder, that also works. In front of your door, put it in your pocket, wherever, your wallet. I'm gonna do a simmer pot real quick. We're trying to get cinnamon flowing. Luna Craft Studios, I'm pretty sure they sent these to me in PI. Get winter solstice and a citrus sensation. We just had a winter solstice. We're gonna do this one. Put all the dried fruit in there. Cinnamon. Not just any water is going in there, moon water. I'm also wearing a hematite moon water necklace for protection in the new year. All the moon water necklaces are available with the latest full moon that we just had. Just enough for it to sink.
So, question real quick, like, riddle me this, right? Cause I'm a little slow. How do you get moon water? So you wait to a full moon and sit some tap water outside in a pot, and then in the morning put it in a jar? Like, help me understand. Like, for real, like, what the hell is moon water, and how do you obtain said water? Is my, yeah. Drop in the comments and let me know.
I'm gonna put that on the stove on low. Every couple hours I give it a good stir. And a classic way to cleanse the house and yourself is Palo Santos and sage. I personally like Palo because it brings in the good, whereas sage just kind of gets rid of everything, good and bad. I'm gonna run this through all the corners of my house, open up all the windows so anything that's not supposed to be here can get out. That's that good stuff right there. If you have any cash, put it in your pocket. I also like to keep any dollar bills that I have in my pocket. Brings in more money. I had exactly $11, which is kind of crazy. In the same realm of cleansing or making sure your space is clear for good stuff. White candles, incense. Salt in the front door and the back door is also good for protection. I'm gonna go get lentils later today at the grocery store. If you shower lentils on yourself, it means you're showering abundance on yourself. Are we welcoming all the good things for the new year? My one consistent thing in life. I'm probably the only one that does this or thinks this way, but I like taking a physical photo of myself at the end of the year so that this version of myself gets trapped in that photo, and then I can go forward with the new version. And then by next year, I can look at the photo and tell myself I got hotter. Hopefully. Goodbye 2025 me. Nice. Once I feel like all the bad juju is cleansed out of the house, I like to welcome in the good with some vibrations, raise the frequency if you will. I use a sound bowl or I play frequency music. Super important one, maybe the most important, journaling. I do this every single year, it works the best. One journal to write a letter to myself, past version of myself, and then one gratitude journal so I can write down everything I'm grateful for that was this year. I'm grateful for that's about to come next year. Between writing letters to myself and gratitude, unstoppable combo. Another one of my
Now, however, two things can be right at the same time. Now, it can be right that Charles Manson nephew, I don't know what he on right now with all the rest of this stuff, this juju, and he poisoning the cat and all this extra stuff. Now, you can have it if that's your thing. Do you, boo? Go ahead. I trust my God. But on the other hand, he is absolutely right that journaling is absolutely good for you. It is absolutely good for you. Writing letters to your past self so that you can heal the child in you, absolutely amazing. Writing letters to the new you so that you have something to reach for, absolutely amazing. Yes, Charles Manson nephew can be right about something while he wrong about everything else. Get you a journal. Matter of fact, don't even worry about it. I'm working on one for 2026. I'm working on a journal where you can write in, and I'm also working on like a 30-day self-love, self-encouragement journal. And it's going to be for my bottle boys and bottle girls so that we can level and emotionally and spiritually and all of that in 2026 so that we can start laying claim on all the things that God has for us. All right, let Charles Manson nephew finish cooking.
favorites is no washing dishes, no doing laundry, no sweeping, no cleaning. You have to leave everything dirty until January 2nd because you could clean away your good luck. So an excuse to be dirty. Love it. Can't find mine, but if you have bay leaves and writing down wishes on a bay leaf and then burning it, that's a good way of putting it out there. Let me know if you try out any of these superstitions and if they make you as lucky as I am, or if there's any that you do that I missed and I need to know about.
What it mean?
Yeah, you mad at me because I came home.
No, you could have stayed your funky ass outside until Jerome walked in and out.
I didn't know, like, what?
You should have told me I'm on my way. You know every year, I don't care. Don't ask me what it meant. My mother did it, my grandmother did it, my aunt did it. Y'all don't believe in it. Y'all don't have to. I asked y'all not to do it. You should have waited. And you knew.
How was I supposed to just come home? Why did he do this at 12 in the morning?
Ask him. Go ahead.
He should have walked out.
I'm sorry, Progressive. Say what now? Moon water is made like sun tea, but by moonlight. And different moon provoke different water. Can you go pull some more? Pull some more, and as you drop it, I'm going to read what you drop because I'm intrigued, and I need some more as we finish off and round off this Joker's Wild. So please go find me some more on Moon Water and Sun Water. Cause what? Yes. Charles Manson nephew. Y'all know that boy looked like Charles Manson. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Y'all know he looked like a flower child. He was just missing the flowers, all that white. He could start, he could start one right now. And y'all know what one is. He could. And get the people to drink the Kool-Aid. Because he looks pure. He do. Y'all just, thank you, Niecy. Y'all just gonna leave me out there by myself. Y'all know y'all sitting at home watching and shaking y'all head like, yeah, he do for real.
Then how would I know? She aggravating. She really mad. Like I don't.
Why she gotta be a funky ass, y'all? Why she gotta be a funky ass? Because she came in the house before the man came in the house. See what I'm saying? If that relationship was meant for you, that relationship gonna be yours. Whether he come in first, you come in first, somebody else come in first, the cat come in first, the dog come in first. Baby, if the relationship is for you, it's for you. You ain't gotta do no tricks to get it or no tricks to keep it, silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. You ain't learned yet. If you gotta do all that to keep it, I don't want it. God created man from the dust of the ground. If he got to go back to the dust for you, baby, you better wait on God to go to the dust. At least you know it'll be formed right and be made perfectly for you. What you mean you got to throw this in the air and turn around 3 times and do the splits and jump up on the couch and do a back flip onto the chandelier and land on your head and go to sleep and wake back up and say it 3 times and then go back to sleep and see what happened? Baby, no, that's too much. That's too much. On everything I love, that's me. Because what you mean? I got to go through a whole ritual just to go into 2026. Do you know what I did going into 2026? I was asleep. My daughter woke me up at 12:02. Happy New Year, hey girl, Happy New Year. Yep, love you, love you, love you. Enjoy yourself when you come home. All right, see you when you get home. All right, got up, did my little 1-2 in the middle of the floor, wrapped back up in my cover. You know what I did? Went right back to sleep. Who doing all that? Let me show y'all something real quick. Ecclesiastes, and I'm glad that you said what you said, Progressive. Ecclesiastes 3 says, to everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to break down, a time to build up, A time to weep, a time to laugh, a time to mourn, a time to dance. A time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace, a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get, a time to lose. A time to keep, a time to cast away. A time to rend, a time to sow. A time to keep silent, a time to speak. A time to love, a time to hate. A time of war, a time of peace. What profiteth what profit hath he that worketh in that wherein he laboureth? I have seen travail which God hath given to the sons of men to be exercised in it. He hath made everything beautiful in his time. Also, he hath set the world in their heart, so that no man can find out the work that God maketh from the beginning to the end. I know that there is no good in them, but for a man to rejoice and to do good in his life. What am I saying? Everything has a time. I don't care if you eat 50 grapes, there's still a time. I don't care if you throw 12 bags of lentil, there's still a season. Everything operates within its season. If you want your time and your season to change, then you need to get attached to God, who is the creator of time and season, and find out what he's doing in season, in time, with you. Not through grapes, not through lentils. Because everything has a time. Everything has a season. And nothing will move outside of its time or its season. Snow comes in the winter. If snow comes in the summer, we got a problem. And somebody better start asking questions. Because it's not the season for snow. Certain things happen when it snows. All of the things that are on the ground that you think are dead under the ice, no, they're being preserved under the ice. So that once spring comes and all the ice melts away, and the rain begins to fall. Yeah, that's why sometimes you got to appreciate the rain in your life. Because it's watering what was once frozen and bringing it back to life. Everything has a season. You don't need to do all this foolishness. All you got to do is connect with God and ask God to tell you, what's my season? And when is my time? All right, let's get to the next one. So, y'all, in Milwaukee, I found out today there's something going on at the lakefront, and it is called the Polar Plunge. Now, the Polar Plunge is where an entire group of psychos, I want to call them, decide to go down to the lakefront, Lake Michigan, in freezing cold weather. As you can see, there is ice and there is snow. And you see bikinis and shorts. And they go play in the water. Now, I don't know, how should I say? I don't know what part of the game this falls in, where we go play in the water in freezing cold. I've seen this before, but I kind of thought it was really a joke. And, you know, people weren't doing this in the masses like this. But y'all, check this out. Hold on a second. I want you to check out these pictures. No shoes, no socks. You see this? See this? Now, when they all have COVID 53 on tomorrow, and you see a bunch of posts and videos on social media from individuals who are coughing up things that they didn't know their bodies could cough up, this is why. Just understand. See, y'all in the Champagne City, you'll know why. You'll know. Don't feel bad because they weren't forced to do this. This wasn't at gunpoint. They did this of their own free will. Y'all going to dip in the water? That's all I want to know. Just drop a 1 in the chat if you're going to dip in the water. Drop a, I almost said the finger up emoji. If you not, put an X or something if you not. Check it out, y'all. Check it. They having a ball. A ball. She got to be at least in her 50s. Come. Lord. They gonna have pneumonia 12. H1N80. Look at this. Just look, smoke. Anytime there is smoke, there should be clothing. Look. Just a towel. What is a towel going? This is how lost people are. Please help me understand. You have gotten out of the lake, freezing cold, and the snow is still blowing. And you have a yeah. Those weren't added for effect. Yeah, she looked, like she might be a little caramel macchiato. She should know better. Look at the folk, y'all, in the lake. Just, He definitely gonna be hiccup or chewing tomorrow. Definitely. That I see some color. That they know better. Our body don't take them kind of temperatures. Look at them, y'all. I just want y'all. Look. Now she know better. She know better. So I wanted y'all to see the folk. Look at her climbing out the snowbank. Check this out. Yeah, just so that you wouldn't think it was Photoshop, I wanted to make sure that I dropped the video footage of the folkery swimming in Lake Michigan in the water, in the freezing cold. And it was, I want to say 14 degrees on today. Yeah. I'm just going to be watching social media for the post on tomorrow. I want to see nobody calling in sick. And I hope bosses paused footage to see if they saw any employees. Because don't you dare call in sick. Don't dare. Don't dare and have pictures on your Facebook page of you polar dipping like you got fur. They didn't even have on wetsuits. Y'all, please, let me know if y'all bold and y'all going. Because, look, I might have some people in the Champagne City that's just like, YOLO. You only live once. I'ma try it. Some of y'all do the ice bath, so I guess y'all feel like it's the same thing. Hey, tomato. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. Just don't call me when you got COVID 85. Please don't. Cause what they gonna catch? Nah, 19 ain't old enough. Not at all. So y'all listen. Y'all know we were talking about, hold on. Y'all know I still got a little cockatoo in my throat because I was a little sick. Cockatoo means coughing for those of you who are visitors. Okay. But y'all know we were talking about the Tyler Perry lawsuit, right? And the guy who was a part of Medea Boo, who is circled on the picture that you see, who filed a lawsuit against Tyler Perry for $77 million, right? Alleging, you know what they all allege, because apparently grown men no longer know how to say no verbally. So, they just take it, apparently. So, Tyler has clapped back, y'all. So he clapped back with some posts between some text messages between he and the accuser. So as you see, it says, brother, haven't been feeling okay, confused and nausea. I got blood work. Think it's my teeth. I know it's none of your business. I don't know what to do. I know I promise you I would never ask you for anything, but if it is what I think it is, I don't think I could do it on my own because I barely pay my bills. Scared AF. I don't want to get sepsis like my dad and pass away. I don't even want to mention it because I don't want to make it real. So he goes through this whole list of messages from this guy to him, basically asking him for money. Here's the problem that I have, right? Putting on our golden chapeau, right? Two things can be right at the same time. It can be right that everything that he is alleging that Tyler allegedly did, allegedly, could be true. And it could also be right that he sent him all these messages and he told him that he would never ask him for anything. Y'all ain't never had them kind of relationships like, yeah, I don't want nothing for you. You just do what you said you was going to do. I ain't going to ask you for nothing else. And let it be what it's going to be, and it is what it is. And just leave it at that. Two things can be right at the same time. Just because he came out with these messages does not exonerate the fact that he could have potentially did what this young man said he did. But this is the danger when y'all play the money game instead of playing the law game. And this is why I keep asking the question, why do they keep going after money and nothing else? Because if what you said I did to you is true, then why are you not coming at me criminally? Why are you only trying to hit the pockets? I wouldn't care about you hitting the pockets if you also came at them criminally. Yeah, take them down and milk them dry, yup. Get them from everything that you can. They played with you. And they locked up. Yep, bravo. You did exactly what you were supposed to. But now you kind of discredit yourself because you came for the money first and he sent messages out making it look like all you cared about was the money. Checkmate. It's chess, not checkers. You was playing the wrong game, babe. With the wrong person. You can't play with money like that. You gotta think when you playing with money. You thought he was gonna bend that easy? Just because you came out with a lawsuit? Especially when he knew he had a few bullets in the chamber? Matter of fact, he had a revolver. You see all them messages? Click, 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 click. Come on now. But what y'all think? Y'all think it's true? Think it's not true? One champagne glass in the chat if you think it's a money grab. 2 champagne glasses in the chat if you think what he said is true. Now, I need y'all to check this out real quick. I ran across this on social media and I was absolutely outdone. Outdone. So this mother says, look what my son did because I asked him to clean the house.
Look, broke my mirror, all this shit, because I asked him to wash the fucking dishes. Look what Christopher Zion Frazier did to my fucking house. All behind me asking him to wash the fucking dishes. This is what I come home to. My shit fucked up. Look, broke my mirror, all this shit, because I asked him to wash the fucking dishes. Look what Christopher Zion Frazier did to my fucking house.
In the criminal justice system, criminal-based offenses are considered especially heinous. 'Cause what? Ain't no way. None. See, this is what happens when y'all stop disciplining your children. This is what happens. Yeah, I realized that with mine when they got to a certain age too. Like, had to look at them like, are you cool? I have this thing before I completely flip where y'all know how Michael Myers, before he get ready to, like, you know, Michael Myers, he do that little head tilt. Like, I got this thing where my head tilt and I be looking at my, and I'm like, oh, you don't want to see tomorrow. Clearly. Who are you talking? Me? You cool? Are we? Do you need a hug? Like, what's? Cause I don't want to have to fast forward. But right now you playing, you pushing. That's my other thing. You pushing. Why you pushing? Cause this is what happens when y'all stop disciplining your children. And I'm not talking about beating the hell out of y'all children. See, this is the problem. The reason why some parents are scared to discipline their children, because some of y'all took it too far. Yeah, y'all was actually beating y'all children with the refrigerator and the microwave. With the stove and with the chair and with the dining room table and with the couch. Pulling up the stairs and beating them with that too. So the laws had to be changed because kids wasn't gonna make it. This is what happened when you stop giving your children boundaries. If there's one thing that I told y'all the other day, children between the age from birth to 12 years old, that's the time where children have to have discipline. Right? Children have to have boundaries. Right? Children have to have stability. Right? If children don't have discipline, if they don't have boundaries, if they don't have stability by 12 years old, what you didn't break before 12 years old, baby, is set at 12. And it's going to be real hard to break it after 12 if you didn't take care of it before 12. What you see right here is a lack of boundaries. See, this is what happens when you say, I need you to wash the dishes, and they don't do it, and you do nothing. You go wash the dishes. See, this wasn't a first time thing. This was an escalation that just ended in this right here. And this right here is what turns into stories like the ones that we cover. As a parent, you're the parent. When you give an instruction, your instruction is to be followed. I need you to wash the dishes. That's not a discussion. That's not a choice. That's an instruction. Parents have to go back to being parents. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm a little old school. I understand. Because ain't no way in my mama house, baby, ain't no way. Ain't no way. My mama would probably be telling a story from prison. No, my mama too old school, from the penitentiary. But let me know what y'all think, all right? And thinking about that, y'all, I ran across this picture, and I don't care what nobody say. This was the original chicken sandwich. All I'm saying is, kids wasn't behaving like that when this was the chicken sandwich. You know, before Popeyes, before McDonald's, before Wendy's, baby, there was this. And don't have no, what was it, red hot sauce with it. Baby, listen. You didn't have to worry about all this when you was eating this as a chicken sandwich. No. See, when this was the chicken sandwich, the kids was able to have their key around their neck. They would let themselves in the house. Wasn't no CPS coming to get parents because their kids was left home alone. Because we was left home from the time we got out of school till mama got home from work by ourselves. Guess what? We didn't let nobody in the house. We didn't destroy the house. We made something to eat. We didn't burn down the house. We didn't let nobody, no friends in the house. Wasn't no party going on in the house. No, wasn't none, not my mama. Oh, no. Oh, not my mama. Y'all mama, maybe. Not mine. And after a certain time, we turned the TV off, and by the time mama got home, we better had a shower, had our clothes out for the next day, and been in the bed. Hello? Somebody. But maybe that was just me. It was you too, Niecy. It was you too. Oh, okay. I just wanted to throw that out there. Some stuff maybe we should just go back to. Because I don't know who decided to come out with this. I ran across this on social media, and I was a little concerned because this, my dear friends, is referred to as the bully cat. So someone decided to come out with a cat that looks like a pit bull. Now, I don't know about you, but this thing right here looks like it would eat my fetus. Like, this thing looks like it would morph into something else in the middle of the night. I promise you, I think in one of the cartoons that I used to watch as a kid, this was the villain cat, is all I'm saying. Whose bright idea it was to create this? There is no... Y'all, I can't even... Look at it.
Welcome to the Bully View. In a realm dominated by canines, an unexpected feline contender rises. A creature so unique, it blurs the line between feline and canine. The extreme bully bambino, also known as the bullbino, or simply the bully cat. Enter King Rax, a robust, short-legged, heavily wrinkled, rojo-colored feline marvel. With a visage reminiscent of the exotic bully, King Rax and his kin might appear fierce, even intimidating. But be not deceived. These cats, while looking formidable, harbor playful, affable spirits, yet dare to cross them with rival males or dogs and witness the playful art of slap boxing. But what truly sets the bully cat apart is their robust health. Naturally bred, without surgeries or C-sections, these cats promise longevity, living up to a hardy 15 years. And for those captivated by King Rack's signature look, good news awaits. He's open for stud services. As we navigate this astonishing world of bully cats, a new wave is undoubtedly on the horizon, championed by able beanos. As the mystery of the bully cat unfurls, we ask you, our astute audience, what other surprises should the Bully View uncover next? Your insights guide our journey into the unknown.
I don't care what they say. That's a demon.
Yes, sir. Look at my boy Lord Beerus, man. This boy's the bulliest dwarf cat in the world, baby. You see those bows? I guarantee you, this boy's bows is better than how these bullies in the building, baby. The cat, let's get it. 10,000 bucks. We got stuff. So what we got with us today? What's up, man? This is Lord Beerus, man. The bulliest bully cat in the world, man. Ain't no cat in this world have bows like this boy, man. I guarantee you got more bows than bullies out here right now. Check him out, man. He's an import from Russia. He's a blue, bi-color bully cat. 12. He already has litters on the floor already. We did 3 intro raids.
This big, intimidating cat is an extra-large bully breed. It's raising serious concerns, with experts advising against purchasing them. Recently developed in the United States to resemble pit bulls, this new breed was created by combining the hairlessness gene from Sphinx cats and the short legs of Munchkin cats, giving them a strong, somewhat menacing appearance. However, animal experts are urging potential owners to avoid these cats due to numerous serious health issues. Their short legs restrict their ability to jump, putting them at a disadvantage if they're ever attacked and often leading to painful arthritis. Additionally, they lack whiskers, which hinders their ability to communicate and navigate effectively. With no fur, they struggle to regulate body temperature, making them susceptible to burns in the sun. Experts warn that these cats may have a lifespan significantly shorter than the average cat, often by 6 to 7 years. Animal advocates are calling on cat owners to prioritize health over appearance and to halt the trend of experimental breeding that results in painful, shortened lives for these animals.
Yeah, y'all don't think them things look like demons? Yeah, like they done created something and gave it a body. Cause I wouldn't even touch it. And people all in the comments like, where can I get one? That is so cool. I want one. No, why? Can you imagine waking up in the middle of the night and that thing is, y'all know how cats do in the middle of the night? You know, like they getting ready to pounce on you and you see that, baby, no. I sleep with too many blades. My cat be dead on purpose by accident. And I saw Don't F with Cats on Netflix. I ain't tried to, but you see that. Why? Why would you do that? Yeah, but that's been our Joker's Wild for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's get ready to get into our main show. Did y'all enjoy? Drop some champagne glasses in the chat if you enjoyed our Champagne Wild. Yeah, Niecy, they do look sick, demonic, and sick is what they look like. Look like they, instead of hellhounds, hellcats out. I don't know what to call them. Hell, let's go.
Ho, ho, ho. Nothing beats a champagne holiday. Let's toast.
So are y'all not ready for our affirmation? I ain't forgot. Let's get ready to get into it. Yeah, we are. And we are getting ready to get into our pep talk for the new year. So please make sure you have your glass of something bubbly. And hold on a second. Let me formally do this the correct way. Champagne gang, Fizz fam, confidants, and visitors to the Champagne City, Baby, welcome. Come one, come all. Come on in. Come on in. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm the Empress, and you are joining me for grown discussions and bubbly banter. Baby, over here, we get classy with a twist, huh? A little clink with chaos with a side of charm. So if you're ready to sip, savor, and spill, then baby, grab your favorite glass of bubbly. I don't care if it's water. Kick your feet up on one of those Chase lounges. Make sure you have on something nice and comfy. You got your jammy jams on, PJs, for my fellas. We talked about this. Say hi to a few people in the chat because we friendly over here. And if you just watching in the background, turn to your left, turn to your right, and tell somebody welcome to the Champagne City, baby. But let us get ready for our pep talk. You ready? Champagne gang, come in close. This is that quiet moment before the stadium roars. The lights aren't blinding yet. The crowd hasn't stood up, but you can feel it in your chest, the knowing, the kind that tells you this isn't just another year. This one matters. We didn't wander into this moment. We earned it. Every late night, every restart, every time we kept moving while the world assumed we'd sit down. This is where it led. Now listen to me. This year isn't about proving anything to anyone outside this circle. It's about honoring the work you already put in and deciding right now how seriously you're going to take what comes next. We stand at the beginning, yes, but not empty-handed. We come carrying wisdom. We come carrying scars that taught us strategy. We come carrying calm confidence that only shows up after you survive what was supposed to stop you. This is Rise, Sally, Rise, not in panic, not in sprint. This is the steady rise of someone who knows the ground they're standing on won't collapse beneath them. This is wipe your weeping eyes because you've already cried enough tears to water the roots. This is put your hand on your hip, let your backbone slip into place, and remember who you were before the world tried to convince you to bend. This isn't scrambling to your feet. This is compressed stand. This is composed stand. The kind that comes from knowing you survived the fall and learned the layout of the land on the way down. I want you to feel the weight of this moment, not as pressure, but as responsibility. Responsibility to your vision. Responsibility to your future self. Responsibility to the people watching you quietly, taking notes on how it's done. This year, we move with intention. We speak clearly. We choose deliberately. We stop caring what can't keep pace with where we're going. There will be noise. There always is. But champions don't play to the noise. They play to the plan. So take a breath with me. Settle your shoulders. Lock your eyes with the version of yourself that's already on the other side of this year and nod. That version is waiting on you to keep your word. When we step out of this huddle, we step out different, not louder, steadier, not rushed, readied, not hoping, expecting. The fire is lit. The team is set. And when the whistle blows, we don't hesitate. We execute. Now this, now we, now us, we go and take the field. And if you feel what I feel, let's toast. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, confidants, welcome to the Hennessy Zone. Straight talk, no chaser. This place was created for those topics that require, well, a little something stronger than just champagne. Over here, we think and drink responsibly. Now let me give you a disclaimer. Everything discussed in the Hennessy Zone, all of the commentary is based on my opinion, and is done so in accordance with the Fair Use Act, which allows for these discussions for the purpose of entertainment and teaching, because there's wisdom to be gained from everything, whether it's good or bad. Now, we don't attempt to solve cases over here, but we do discuss them. And I love to hear your opinions about each of the cases we discuss. So please do me a favor and drop in the comments and let me know what you think about today's case. Welcome, 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 welcome. So y'all listen, let's get ready to get into it. So we had to do our Joker's Wild first because we had to laugh before getting into this story, because when I first saw this story, I cried. When I tell y'all I cried, I mean like a baby, I cried. So we're going to get into this whole story that took place with these fake UPS drivers that came to this house and completely annihilated an entire family, annihilated them. But before we get into that, I need y'all to check this out, because I ran into this on the internet, and yeah, so y'all, it looks like, hold on, let me refresh. It looks like because of the fraud in Minnesota, all child care payments to all states have been frozen, care of the Trump administration. Now hold on, let me see, because it's not scrolling. Give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second. There we go. So it says the Trump administration is pausing child care funding to all states after allegations of fraud in daycare centers in Minnesota emerged. An official with the Department of Health and Human Services stated, the official said the funds will be released only when states prove they are being spent legitimately. The official did not provide details or more information about the proof the agency is requiring from states. HHS spokesperson Andrew Nixon told ABC News recipients of funding who are not suspected of fraudulent activity are required to send HHS their administrative data for review. Nixon said that recipients of federal funding in Minnesota and those suspected of fraudulent activity have to provide the HHS additional records that include attendance records, licensing, inspection, and monitoring reports, complaints, and investigations. It's the onus of the state to make sure these funds, these federal dollars, taxpayer dollars are being used for legitimate purposes, Nixon told ABC News. So in addition, HHS is tightening requirements for payments from the Administration for Children and Families to all states, requiring a justification and receipt or photo evidence. Deputy HHS Secretary Jim O'Neill said in a post on social media. The federal actions came after an unverified online video from conservative influencer Nick Shirley alleging fraud in childcare in Somali communities in Minneapolis. Minnesota officials have disputed the allegations. So in the post, O'Neill wrote, the agency was taking steps to address blatant fraud that appears to be rampant in Minnesota and across the country, and said HHS, hold on y'all. Damn, I had to get some water before I had to cough. And said HHS was demanding Democratic Minnesota Governor Tim Walz conduct a comprehensive audit of daycare centers identified in the viral video. In a post on social media, Walz responded to the moves by HHS, writing, "This is Trump's long game. We've spent years cracking down on fraudsters. It's a serious issue, but this has been his plan all along. He's politicizing the issue to defund programs that help Minnesotans." Earlier this week, Minnesota officials had also pushed back on the claims made in the video that went viral last week. Conservative influencer Nick Shirley posted a 40-minute video long alleging fraud in childcare in Somali communities in Minneapolis. In the video, Shirley allegedly visited daycares that he said have taken public funds, but there were no children when he visited. ABC has not independently verified any of his claims. Unrelated allegations of fraud have been under investigation by state officials dating back to the time of the Biden administration. So, y'all, basically this started in Minnesota with some Somali daycares who they were saying were fraudulently claiming to have children, and actually they did, allegedly, according to the claims. Well, apparently this whistleblower couldn't leave it in Minnesota. He comes out and says, well, no, this ain't just a Minnesota problem. This is a problem everywhere. So because it was said this was a problem everywhere, funds to all states for childcare have been shut down, and now you got to prove that you need childcare, and you got to prove you're a legitimate childcare center. They haven't laid out what it's going to take for you to prove it, how long the process is. First of all, do you know how many doggone childcare centers there are in each city, in each state, each county in the United States? They are absolutely about to crash the system. Not to mention, what are all these parents gonna do when childcare centers can't take their kids because you don't have any funds coming in from the state? Then what? Y'all don't see the play. Y'all don't see it. But I tried to warn y'all. I told y'all during the election, Trump is the wild card. Y'all keep talking about Kamala. You doing out there. I was never worried about her. She was never a threat because Trump was always the wild card. I told y'all that, but see, my channel, only had probably like 100 subscribers at the time. My voice wasn't loud. I tried to warn y'all about Project 2025 and what was in it. I ran through it, told y'all what was in it and what was coming. People swore. Trump said he didn't have nothing to do with it. He would never do that to the people. Trump cares about the people. Trump don't care about the people. Trump cares about Trump. I don't know how many times Trump got a Trump in order for Trump to let you know that he don't care about nobody but Trump. Trump wants to have authoritarian rule and control. He wants worldwide domination. You think he care about running over you to do it? To show the rest of the world what kind of power he has over his own people? To choose whether they eat or they don't? Whether they work or they don't? Whether they live or they die? Whether they get medication or they don't? You don't see the play. But, to each his own. I ain't telling nobody what to choose. Have at it, boo. Do you? Do you? But I wanted to make sure y'all saw that. Now, for the discussion that we're going to have today. So, here's the article. And in this article, hold on one second. Let me refresh. Hold on. So this happened in Minneapolis, and it was talking about the man that was found guilty in the Coon Rapids triple homicide that took place. This article was posted on December 12th, and this says the 20-year-old Minneapolis man was found guilty for his role on the shooting of the 3 people inside the Coon Rapids home in January of 2024. Now, it's because of the body cam footage that actually came out of what happened with this case that really has everybody talking about it right now, because I knew nothing about this until the body cam footage dropped and everyone was talking about it. So before we get into the body cam footage, I want to let you know what the charges were. So this is the timeline of events. So 12:21 p.m., a navy blue Nissan Altima with Mingo, he was previously linked, it arrives. 3 masked men exit. Mingo in a UPS uniform, cardboard box in hand. Demetrius and Omari Shumpert, allegedly UPS style uniforms, armed, entered the home. Inside, Mingo Gunn's family demands money. Sticky Icky's Jungsworth, which is the dad, point blank in the head. Demetrius, who's armed with a pistol, he whips Reyes Jungworth, which is the son, with the gun, forces Jungworth to open the cabinets. He yells, "Open it, where's the money?" Omari pistol whips Estrada repeatedly in the entryway, shoots him in the head. Sticky Icky Ixie's him in the head, when he fights back. Demetrius and Mingo force Jungworth to the drawers. So they exit 12:28 p.m. The whole exchange says it happens approximately 7 minutes. They speed off in the Altima on the traffic cam, and they go to the car wash after they leave the scene. So Omari Shumpert, who is the youngest, he's 20. Now, I've seen different articles that say how old he was. That was different. He was convicted on the following counts: 2 counts of first-degree unaliving premeditated, 3 counts of first-degree unaliving while attempting to commit aggravated robbery, 3 counts of second-degree unaliving with intent, 1 count of second-degree unaliving with attempting to commit aggravated robbery, and 2 counts of aggravated robbery. He was acquitted of 1 count of first-degree unaliving premeditated. He is scheduled to be sentenced coming up on January the 9th. I don't know why you would acquit him on anything. He was there. He was present. He was masked up. He knew the play. He was complicit in it. You go down for all of it. I don't know what you're talking about. My opinion for all of it is the chair, the gas chamber, the firing squad, buried alive. What else is there to say? If you have seen this video, and if you haven't, we're gonna watch it together. But what else do you say to what these monsters? I don't care what color they are. Enough is enough. So I'm sick of this. This is enough. Is a damn enough. The chair for them, the fire. Matter of fact, take a pit, heat it up as hot as you can, and rotisserie them is what I'm saying. Rotisserie gold is what I'm saying. While dousing them with lighter fluid. Because this, no words. I have no words. But let's continue, because this is just one. So, His arrest and charges. He was arrested January 30th. The complaint was filed February the 2nd, mirroring Demetrius's. So 3 counts of second-degree felony unaliving complicity. Upgraded to first-degree premeditated April of 2024. His role in it: he entered the home in a UPS uniform, ransacked for cash and guns. He's Sticky Icky Icky Mario Estrada. Trial and outcome: he had a separate trial from his brother. Yes, 2 brothers were involved in this. He was convicted November 2025. He was sentenced December 2025 to life without parole. Internal home video showed a second uniform intruder. He matched his build. He was had a pistol. He had a burner phone, but it was off during the crime, but it was still pinged nearby. Web searches for Coon Rapids houses on his device. Partial fingerprints on the fake UPS boxes. Brotherly ties kind of sealed with aiding and abetting. Post-arrest statements implicating all 3. Bail status: he was given no bail. He had a public defender. His brother, Demetrius Shumper, was found guilty of 3 counts of first-degree unaliving premeditated, 3 counts of first-degree unaliving while committing a felony, and 3 counts of second-degree unaliving. He is scheduled to be sentenced on January the 8th. So, his arrest and charges. He was arrested January 30th, 4 days post-crime, after phone pings, DNA on the discarded COVID mask near the scene, matching his profile. A Nissan Altima rental records linked him as the getaway driver. Initially charged February 2nd with 3 counts of second-degree felony unaliving, aiding, abetting while committing burglary, aggravated robbery, Minnesota stat, and the stat is there, plus burglary and robbery. It was upgraded April of 2024 via grand jury to first-degree premeditated unaliving with firearm enhancement. Trial and outcome. So he was convicted October 2025 after a bench trial. He waived a jury. The judge sentenced him December 5th, 2025 to life without parole on each unaliving count, and it was concurrent. Evidence included surveillance tying the Altima rented to his girlfriend. Lord. I wonder, are they going to pull the girlfriend in on this? Did the girlfriend get away? Did she get immunity? Like, what was the conversation with the girlfriend in this? Are they still trying to build a case against the girlfriend? Is anybody else going to come out that's tied to this? Because it was her car. You rented it. Did you know what you was renting it for? Text messages coordinating with Mingo pre-crime. We good. His mask with DNA near the victim's home, discarded, fleeing. No direct video of him entering, but testimony placed him outside as a lookout driver. Bail status: held without bail. Public defender Matthew Dietz represented him. All 3 defendants were convicted in separate 2025 trials. Mingo was convicted September 25, life without parole. Demetrius, November 19th, 25, on 9 counts, 3 first-degree premeditated, 3 first-degree felony unalive, 3 second-degree intentional. Omari, December 12th, 2025, on 10-11, 10 counts. 10 to 11 counts, 3 aiding, abetting, first degree, 3 first degree intentional felony, 3 second degree, acquitted on 1 premeditated. Demetrius sentencing January 8, 2026. Omari January 9th. Mandatory life without parole on first degree counts is what the sentencing is. So the evidence that tied the Shumpers, the 2 brothers, the video ID. So there was the internal cam. There was cameras all through the house. But there was also cameras on buildings that were surrounding where they were. This shows you how dumb criminals are today. Criminals are dumb. So you're telling me that somehow in your brain you thought you were smart enough to come up with the idea to use UPS outfits to fake being delivery drivers. You didn't even steal a UPS truck. That would have been more believable. You used your own car. But fake UPS outfits, I wonder, did they get them from Amazon? Because that need to be questioned too. Yeah, because their family should sue. Absolutely. If they got them suits from Amazon or anywhere else, lawsuit them. Please. Yes. Because they were able to use it and get away with it and trick someone, which means other people could be tricked as well. See, stuff like this is nothing but training ground for other people that want to try it. So, I want to know, where did they get it from? But you were smart enough to think you were smart enough to have on UPS outfits. You used your own vehicle. Again, I say dummy. But you didn't stop to think that maybe you should think about disabling the cameras in the neighborhood. You know, maybe purchase one of them things that disables all, electronic devices in the neighborhood when you went in it, to shut off all cameras. You didn't think that far into this? Like, criminals be so smart, they dumb. Just lost. They don't watch Investigation Discovery at all. They never watch Dexter. Clearly, they haven't watched You. They ain't watched You at all. Neither season. But poll cameras all over. Mingo face ID'd on the home camera. DNA, loose ammo at the scene, matched Omari. Tested by BCA lab. No DNA from Demetrius, but video and phone was enough for him. Phone records were found, both brothers' cell phones and Coon Rappers at the time of the unaliving. Omari pinged with Mingo's post-crime on the highway. Demetrius, they caught him the morning of the pre-crime meetup. That's when they caught them all together. So now you see the evidence that they had when they were going into trial. Now there were also vehicle traffic cams that caught Mingo and the brothers' movements that tracked them the day of, from before it happened to after. Motive and context. Now here's the thing. Estrada, aka Guerrero, under Anoka Hennepin Drug Task Force surveil for cocaine, fentanyl, meth trafficking, payments to Mexico. So allegedly, he has cartel ties. They're saying. So not only were you dumb enough to use your own car, so now your household is in danger because your car ties back to your household because of your license plates, which is now public domain because it's a part of the case. And it's already been said that your girl, it was her car rental. So you have now attached her to this whole situation that y'all just did as well. So not only did you do this in your own car, and now your girl is attached to it, but you also let your face be shown so people know what you look like, all over the world, including in Mexico. So not only that, but the ammo, it has your fingerprints on it, so that tied back to you, so there's no question. Not only that, all the cameras in the neighborhood caught y'all. Y'all didn't escape not one camera in the neighborhood, baby. They all caught y'all actions. Not only that, y'all took out somebody that's a part of the cartel. as in Carlito's Way, Cartel, as in Don Corleone, as in I made him an offer he couldn't refuse, as in Donnie Brasco. And you don't even know if he has any rank with who you just took him away from. So on January 24th, cops trailed his truck to Golden Valley Storage. Fake names seized drugs, marijuana, meth, mushrooms, white powder, and cash as well. Before that, let's rewind, because in case you missed it, it says payments to Mexico. How you know that he's a part of the cartel? Yeah, I heard you thinking. You didn't even have to say it. Payments to Mexico lets me know that he was a part of the cartel. Smart ass. Somebody gonna have to answer for this. Y'all remember how we was talking about the whole Krishan and Blueface and all that stuff? And before anybody was talking about the whole gang thing, I came out and I said to y'all, and I was singing it from the rooftops, everybody press pause, because y'all worried about everything else. Somebody please tell me how you able to be a blood by day and a crib by night and not have to answer for that? And don't nobody press you about that? Y'all remember I came out and told y'all that? You remember I came out and told y'all that you can't get mad and break up with a blood and go date a crip and start talking about the blood, because you, your family, and everybody else gonna have to answer for that? At least, the colors from where I'm from, when I was growing up, you was gonna have to answer for that. But, that's Holly weird up there, and they just placating as, gangsters, allegedly. Yes, same thing here. Somebody's going to have to answer for this. We gonna get into the horrible stuff that was done. Oh, but baby, believe they gonna pay. Oh yeah. Y'all think the court was something. When Mexico come calling for what was lost and who you took, because now they got to find another connect. Somebody got to run them that money or that product or both. Do y'all even understand? Y'all don't get it. Do y'all even understand what they did? How dumb can you be? You should have played with the big time dope dealer on your block that's flashy with the cars. That you should have played with him. How you playing with somebody and you don't even know who gonna come get you? That's what I'm saying. I need y'all to think about it. The person on your block, you know who run with him, because they always together. Y'all don't know how to run no crime enterprise for real. Not for real, for real. Everybody know who y'all run with. Yeah, that's such and such boy. They run together. They know all your friends. You hit somebody's spot and you don't know who they work for or who they work for. So you don't even know who coming for you or how they coming. Y'all got to be more careful. Case progressing. First appearances, February 15th, 2024. Grand jury indictments. Separate trials, as we saw. Mingo, Demetrius, then Omari. Now, here's the thing, y'all, because Mingo Mingo decided he wanted to appeal. Hold on one second. Let me show y'all this really quick. So Mingo appealed, and according to the documents, it says the matter is before the court because he objected to the evidence. He wanted all the evidence thrown out. So, scrolling through here, and I'm scrolling kind of slow so y'all can kind of read. I'm not going to read it all. So his objections are: he challenges the officer's credibility. He challenged the characterization of the events, which was the findings, and the objections to the conclusions that was reasonable suspicion to initiate the stop. So he's questioning the fact that they stopped him in the first place, that they had any reason to stop him. So because he feels like they didn't have a reason to stop him, he feels like anything that they found during that stop should be thrown out, and that the officer is not credible because the stop was incredible. Uncredible. Not credible. Whichever one it is. So, the judge who observed the officer while testifying found his testimony credible. The defendant has objected to this conclusion, so the court conducts a de novo review and draws its own conclusion on Officer Yang's credibility. So it gives you, something that they're using to go by. So Mingo argues that the officer's testimony at the suppression hearing isn't credible because, among other things, he did not remember if it was raining, did not remember if the 911 call mentioned the race of the man in the alleyway, did not adequately explain his conclusion that the interactions he observed were hand-to-hand drug transactions and not handshakes, and did not take any notes or photographs during his nearly 2-hour surveillance of Mingo. Y'all see this? So he goes on and basically says that he feels like because he shouldn't have been stopped, everything else is wrong, right? So now we have the brothers being charged. Both brothers were then charged with homicide. I want to know, as a mother, how do you feel that not one, but two of your sons have committed a heinous crime? How do you feel? What do you say? What do you come out and say? Like, how do you process that your two children did this? I would love to know what the home life was like growing up. That's what I would love to know. I would love to know, was there any discipline? Was daddy involved? Did it make a difference? Did they raise themselves? What? Was there any other family members involved? Both of them. Omari is only 20 years old, but he's only 2 years over 18. He's still a baby. But you were a part of this. Somewhere in your mind, you said, okay, two brothers. Where are the parents? So, I want y'all to check out the news article, the news report of what happened the night of.
More court documents are revealing new information about last week's triple homicide in Coon Rapids. Prosecutors charged Alonzo Mingo with 3 counts of second-degree murder yesterday. A married couple and their 20-year-old son were killed. And now we're learning drugs may have played a role. Investigative reporter Jonah Kaplan is digging into these new documents, so we're curious what you found out.
This is a search warrant from January 26th that's dated 4:30 timestamp. That's just 4 hours after the shooting. And one of the victims of the shooting, 39-year-old Mario Trejo Estrada, is named in this search warrant. The court documents actually spelling out a months-long investigation into Estrada, who it turns out was being tracked by a violent crime task force for selling illegal narcotics. Detectives followed him across the Twin Cities and found evidence that both he and his wife, Shannon Youngworth, were sending money to Mexico. On January 24th, officers tracked Estrada's truck to a storage facility in Golden Valley and wondered whether that was a spot where he kept the drugs. 2 days later, Estrada, his wife, and his son were shot dead. And according to these documents, 911 dispatchers heard someone on the phone asking about money. As for that storage unit, here's what the officers say they found. Several bags of mushrooms, several bags of suspected marijuana, some bags filled with suspected meth, other bags filled with white powder. And it's important to be clear here, Frank, that there is no mention and no implication of Estrada's 20-year-old son, Jorge, who was the third victim in the shooting. Frank, we also learned federal investigators, the DEA, also playing a role in this probe. And there's a lot to follow up here.
That sounds, any idea what the value of all those drugs were?
Nothing in this court documents just yet, but again, this is something that clearly they were following for months already. So it's likely this is going to go on maybe weeks and months into the future.
Right, well, we know you'll stay on it. Okay, thanks, Jonah.
All right, so now you guys have that. Now I want to get into the video, so trigger warning. I'm going to tell you that this video made me cry like a baby. When I say like a baby, cried at the senseless acts of these monsters, these degenerates. I said it once, I will say it again. The jail, the penitentiary, underneath the gas chamber, the firing squad, the guillotine. But don't start with you know the normal. Start with other pieces first, and then escalate. Now make them feel it. They felt it. These babies are gonna feel it for the rest of their lives. Make them feel it. Create a pot. Put fire in it, as hot as you can take it. Put them in it, tied to sticks, and spin it. Yeah. For what they did to these babies, you can't control what the parents did. Parents were wrong in this too. That you live by the sword, you die by the sword. You knew what you was getting into. And I don't understand the ideology to decide to live this kind of lifestyle and know what comes with it and subject your family to it. If you're going to live that kind of lifestyle, why have children? When you know you ain't doing nothing but putting your children in danger. But check this out. This is the video that's been going viral of the fake UPS drivers.
On January 26, 2024, a family of 5, a father, a mother, their 20-year-old son, and 2 young children under the age of 5, were living a normal day inside their home on 94th Avenue Northwest in Coon Rapids, Minnesota, completely unaware of what was coming their way, as a navy blue Nissan Altima pulled up outside, and 3 suspects stepped out, 2 of them dressed in UPS-style uniforms, pretending to be delivery workers while secretly planning a robbery. A plan that would, within minutes, explode into a brutal encounter that would shock the entire community.
Our coverage
This
is brought...
exclusive video was first obtained by Midwest Crime and has never been seen by the public before. One of the victims steps out, apparently completely unaware the delivery is a setup.
Ain't no big dog, is it? Ain't no big dog, is it? Not yet. Hey, check it out. Come on, don't move. Don't move. Move your hand. Move your hand. Open the door. Move in there. Move like that. Wait. Open the door. Move on the floor. Hey, don't move.
The home security camera captures the 3rd suspect come up the driveway after he's waved in by the other men.
Come on. She's right there. Look at your phone. I'm not. I swear I'm not. I swear una pistola a mi hijo. Tienen una pistola a mi hijo. 2 morenos. Mom, yeah. Yes, please. Oh, don't do anything, please. Oh.
The mother managed to call 911, leaving the line open so dispatchers could hear what was happening as the chaos unfolded.
911, what's the emergency? Hello? Oh my gosh. Give me the money. And I ain't playing. Look. I know. Hey, Mario Alberto. Come on with the money, man. Okay, out.
So now what y'all are hearing, she was actually able to call 911. So the 911 operator is listening to what's going on, but she doesn't fully know what's going on to let the police know fully what exactly going on, because she didn't get a chance to let her know before he came in.
Stop playing with me. Ow! Give me the money.
Okay.
I'm gonna smack out you.
I will give you whatever you want.
Go give me the money then.
Okay, that's all.
Come on. You get where you move to.
Oh my God.
Get up.
I'm getting up.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna smack out your son.
Oh, okay, I'm going.
Now right there, if you heard, he just threatened the baby. Now the baby is on the bed while all this going on. Both children are in the room and in the house while these monsters are doing this.
Come on in. All right, where the money? Go get it. Get it. Go get it.
It's right here.
Get it. Come on, open it.
Don't move.
Hurry up. Just hold it.
I hope YouTube don't block it. Fair use YouTube. I tried to catch all the gun scenes so they wouldn't show. That's why y'all see the gun alert popping up. I tried to catch them all. I did not catch them all. So YouTube, fair use. Please don't block my video.
Open. Where is that? This ain't all the man. You finna play with me, so I gotta go violate.
No, please
Okay.
don't. Like, that's all the money we have.
This ain't nothing.
That's all we have.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
oh, it's all we have. Oh my God, it's all we have. Oh my God, no. Oh my God, no. It's all we have.
Now, that was the first person being unalive, which I think was the father.
Oh my God.
With no mercy, one of the intruders turns on the father, 39-year-old Mario Alberto Trejo Estrada, and a single shot to the head ends his life in the entryway of the home.
Now, this is the one that the documents state that Amari unalived was Estrada.
Where are my babies?
I have money for you.
Where are my babies? Where are my babies?
Now, if you heard, the brother, the one that got up, he was also unalived, but I'm gonna rewind just a little bit. You can hear him saying, "I have money." Now, I don't know if he knows what all of this is about. He's 20. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. Court documents doesn't say he was involved in any of this. But at that age, do you think he knew what his parents were involved in, or do you think they kept it separate from him?
The head ends his life in the entryway of the home.
Where are my babies?
I have money for you.
Where are my babies? Where are my babies?
So he's trying to run to them to let them know, look, I got money for you. Look, I can find some money. You don't have to do this. I have money.
Where are my babies?
The terrifying footage continues.
This baby is basically chasing them out the door. Chasing them out the door. These monsters. There is no level of punishment that they can give them. Like, this is a situation that I wish that there was like a Hellraiser box somewhere that you could lock them in a room and force them to open. But it couldn't get out the room. You know what I mean? Because y'all saw the movie. There's nothing they could do that would be punishment enough. Lethal injection, no. That's way too peaceful. They don't deserve peace for this. They deserve to suffer and then face hell. Do you see this baby? If your heart does not tear in two, seeing this baby basically trying to chase these men out of the house past his deceased brother and past his deceased father, something wrong with you. There's absolutely something wrong with you. And you deserve the same fate. I can't. The mama, the daddy, what they decided to involve themselves in, they involved themselves in. But y'all did this in front of the babies. Wow. Is nothing off limits anymore? Nothing. Y'all couldn't battle at the OK Corral somewhere? Y'all, nothing. Wow.
Continues as the intruders turn their violence toward the mother and her 20-year-old son, all while the 2 young children are still in the home. The victims are later identified as 42-year-old Shannon Patricia Youngworth and her son, 20-year-old Jorge Alexander Reyes Youngworth. Leaving the 2 young children in a state of unimaginable trauma, the intruders rush to destroy evidence before fleeing the scene.
This girlfriend rental. Girlfriend. Y'all decide to do this in your own vehicle. Yourn. The one that's attached back to you. With your names and location and everything attached to it. In a cartel, normally the kids don't know the parents are involved until they're older or become part of it. Sometimes they know but are not made aware of the full scope of the cartel lifestyle. Yeah, I give you that. Yeah, because that was true in a lot of movies. They didn't know till they was older. Unless they ran up on something and something had to be explained. And then, they had to make them an offer they couldn't refuse. But they gonna answer for this. Oh yeah, if y'all don't think Mexico gonna come calling for this, y'all crazy. You crazy. The cartel, please.
Aware that nearly every moment of their crime had already been captured on camera. Meanwhile, inside the home, a heartbreaking act of bravery unfolds. The older child, despite being just a toddler himself, pulls his little sibling away, shielding them from the sight of their mother on the floor. A moment of pure innocence and instinct, leaving investigators and everyone who later watched this footage stunned. Just minutes later.
When I tell y'all, I cried like a baby. I had to pause the video. This poor baby. Do you know, Minnesota? Where are, I don't know, the trips, the clothes, the game systems, the college funds, the GoFundMe? Where's that? Minnesota. We saw how Chicago stood up when the woman and her kids got jumped. See, it's gonna take communities to come together for communities. Minnesota, y'all gonna have to, wherever y'all gonna have to come together, and because this baby gonna need some therapy to be able to process everything that baby just witnessed. And having to pull his little sister out and protect his little sister from seeing their mama like that. Come on now.
Officers arrive at the house after being dispatched to the 911 call placed by the mother, unaware of what they are about to walk into.
Police department! kid screaming in there. Police department! 4 King 09. Give us the channel for now. I got a male down on the ground. I got blood.
Can I have the police? Police department! Jake, come here, kid. Come here, buddy.
Come here, 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 come here.
Broke my heart again. Cried like a baby. The level of I'm safe and I'm okay and help me that I heard in that baby.
Jake, come here, kid. Come here, buddy.
Come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here, 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 come here.
The level just threw his arms out like finally somebody here to help. This video made my blood itch. How? With a conscience. And what y'all gonna say, mental health? That they was struggling with mental health? At least one of the three, I'm sure, during court, there was a mental health defense in there somewhere. I'm pretty for sure.
Come here, come here. Yep. I think they're dead. Come here. There's another kid. Come here, buddy.
There's another kid. Come here, buddy.
So he's through the kitchen. Hey, buddy! I can see his diaper now. He's a little closer. No, he's pretty far in there. You see his diaper? See, on the ground.
I
can't see past it. Yep. Stay with the kid for now. We're going to get you another kid here in a second. Hey, buddy, come here. Come here, bud. Come here, bud. Kyle, cover me.
Hey, buddy, come here. Come here, bud. Come here, bud. I'll cover me. Come here, buddy.
Come here. Come here. Come here. I need you to come with me.
We're trying to get the kid out.
Come here, bud. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come here. Come here.
I got candies. Come on.
Come here. Come here.
That baby said stranger danger. We've already been confused by somebody in uniform that was supposed to be here to do one thing and did something else. I ain't coming to you. That baby said, I know my brother ran into your arms all open-armed, but no. I done seen too much. Prove yourself, sir. Stranger danger. I was told don't go with strangers. Who are you?
It's okay. It's okay. Come on. Come here. Come here, kiddo. Come here, kiddo. Come here.
And it's sad because the baby's got to walk past the bodies. If you can see right in the lower left-hand corner, you can see the feet right there to one of the bodies.
09, you've got 2 more cars coming to the area. 31.
After rescuing the 2 young children, officers were faced with a horrifying scene. 3 victims, each killed by a gunshot wound to the head. The house was immediately secured, and investigators began meticulously collecting evidence, including physical items and surveillance footage from cameras throughout the home, in an effort to identify the perpetrators. The navy blue Nissan Altima was traced to 39-year-old Alonzo Pierre Mingo, who was arrested later that day after being spotted leaving his Fridley residence. Further investigation, including home surveillance, DNA evidence, and cell phone records, led law enforcement to the 2 other suspects, brothers Omari Malik Shumpert and Demetrius Trenton Shumpert, both of whom were arrested shortly thereafter. All the evidence.
So they didn't think nobody was going to check any cameras to see what time they left home, or to see if there was any cameras in the area where they live at that was going to catch them leaving out of the house. Somehow they didn't think that far, dummies. These new age criminals are so smart they dumb. You were smart enough to think of a box and a UPS delivery code, but you didn't think about cameras or car. Them 2 C's you gonna need to think about if you gonna commit a crime. It's 3 C's: crime, camera, car. You gotta think about them.
Evidence, from security footage to forensic and digital data, pointed directly to the Champagne brothers, who had tried to cover their faces, leading straight to the interrogations.
Do you know the incident I'm talking about?
No.
Okay. So you have no idea?
I know that somebody got locked up.
And he got on a bright orange vest that clearly outlines your shape. So anybody, even though you got on all black, they can see the outline of your shape and just about tell what size you are, because you got on a bright orange vest that fits you to the T, dummy. All criminals are so dumb. I'm going to have to start a segment for 2026 called Criminals Are So Dumb.
Who got somebody is a name that you saying?
Who got locked up?
The name that you saying? You said somebody's name Alonzo or something like that.
Okay. And you know Alonzo?
Yeah, a little bit. I know of him.
Okay. You knew more of just of him, right? You guys go way back.
No.
To Chicago.
I'll say yeah.
Somewhat of the same level of respect, right?
Yeah, but
we do our
like you said way back, like basically like friends, anything like that? No.
Not friends.
No.
All right, but you've known him all the way back to Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you living now?
Huh?
Where are you living now?
Over in Minneapolis.
When's the last time you talked with Alonzo?
I'm gonna say like a month ago or something like that.
A month ago?
Like a month and a half, I think.
A month and a half ago?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a lot. So that was already on camera. That was already put on the news. It already showed Alonzo shooting a person. Okay? I don't know if I explained it well to you or not, but the more information I tell you, the less you can tell me to help.
No, but I was saying you can't tell me about that because I heard about it. The whole world know about it.
Sure.
That's everywhere you go. Hey, you heard about what happened? Somebody got killed in Coon Rapids. 4, 5 people. How many more people got killed? I don't know.
Okay.
So what did I do?
You were there.
Wasn't there.
You were. I mean, you're probably not going to take my word for it or anything, but I'm not lying to you. I'm not making stuff up. We had the pull camera. Well, we didn't. Somebody had a pull camera on the house. When we see you pull up, we see the 3 of you get out, walk up to the house.
Now remember, this is Demetrius Champagne. This is the brother to Omari, one of the brothers that's been caught, and now they're questioning him.
It's just you and Alonzo. He knocks on the door. You don't come to the door at first, and you start walking away. As you guys are partway down the street, or partway down the driveway, he comes outside, so you guys walk back. Okay? On the door there was a camera. And you had gloves on, you had a mask on, but we're still able to tell it's you.
With a mask on?
Yeah. Okay? And then, who'd you wave up?
I didn't wave nobody.
You're sitting in the car and you waved him up.
You said I was sitting in the car?
No, he was sitting in the car. The third person was sitting in the car and you waved him up.
I don't know.
Okay?
I don't know who that was. I don't know who that was with no mask on, but it showed it wasn't me. You didn't ask me where was I at, or was I somewhere else, or nothing.
He ain't mad. He too calm for me. Ain't no way you accusing me of something this heinous, and I'm like, bro, what? Who? Bro, please go and find somebody else to play with, not me. Not today. Maybe play with me tomorrow, but today is not the day for me to play these games with you. Not today. Cause who? What you mean, bro? Find somebody else. Y'all do this too much. How you just gonna find something depending on me? Show me the video then, cause y'all not gonna pin something on me and I know I was somewhere else. There's none of that. He way too calm. Guilty.
Where were you? I know where you were, but where were you? And then I'll follow up on that. And
you know I was there.
And somehow he's so dumb that he think if he plays calm and tough, like, shows no emotion, that it's going to make him look less guilty. And it's making you look even more guilty. Because even in a situation like this, even if you didn't do it or had anything to do with it, you should have some kind of emotion when discussing it, yet you don't. So you're making yourself look even more guilty because, number one, you're trying to act way too calm and you're not showing any emotion whatsoever.
Already, right? That what you said?
I do, but if you're saying you're somewhere else, you tell me where you were, who you talked to, and I'll follow up with them and rule you out. That's only fair, right?
That's crazy. You say on the 13th?
The 26th. January 26th.
I know I wasn't there. I wasn't at nobody else. I wasn't at nobody's house.
Okay. We go in a crime scene, the whole 9 yards. You're touching your face. You're hitting the
Can I see?
Yeah, I'll grab them.
You said I'm hitting what?
You're touching your face. You got a mask on. Yeah. You're touching your face. You're touching the lizard cage. You're touching your face. You're touching different areas. You're breathing through the mask. Okay. We're getting to the point of the evidence is mounting up so high, it's hard to get out. Okay.
Matter of fact, where's Peter at? Because Peter should have stepped in and threw some charges in there for animal cruelty. That dog was there having to witness all that. They should have threw some charges in there for that too. Do you know how much time you get for doing something to an animal? Baby, you get more time for hurting an animal than you do for hurting a human. Peter should have stepped in.
There's also audio, and you can be heard on there saying, "Ain't no big dog, is it?"
What?
Ain't no big dog, is it?
What do that mean? Ain't no big dog, is it? Not yet.
You tell me. Can you say that?
Why would I say it? What do that mean?
That's what you said when you're there. And you also have a very distinct voice.
I don't say nothing like that. I don't know what that means. What do that mean?
Oh, that's just what you said when you're walking up and you're talking.
Why would you want me to say it?
To the guy in the driveway.
Why would you want me to say it?
So that I can compare it to what I heard in the video. Right?
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Okay. I'm just saying.
You saying you knew I was there already, so why you want me to say it?
Well,
anything.
I can say that you're there all day. And I can prove that you're there, and I can prove what happened because...
You can prove I was there? Sure.
Yeah, because everything is on video, man.
26. Yeah, the 26th. That's the 26th. That's the day I couldn't go to work because I had my baby with me.
Okay.
And my baby mama, she wasn't trying to come get him, and I didn't go to work on that day.
Okay. Where were you?
I was in the house.
Now he ain't stuttered none in this interview. He been able to talk straight, say what he needed to say, look the man in his eyes and his face, and now all of a sudden you talking about this and you stuttering, you skip to Malou, my Daisy, and all this stuff, just lies, just guilty, making yourself even more guilty. That's why they tell you you got the right to shut the hell up. They read not just what you say, baby, they reading your behavior. They reading how many times you shift in your chair. They reading how many times you look away from them. They reading how many times you lean forward and how many times you lean back. Come on, y'all.
What you're gonna go with? That's what you're gonna stick with? You're never
allegedly
at the house or anything?
No, I wasn't at the house. I see the photos that you got.
Yeah, I can get you still photos of it. Doing good? You still want me to get warm water or cold water? Alright. Give me this one. You can grab it, you can hold it if you want.
I don't hold it.
You don't need to?
And that supposed to be me? Or somebody else?
I know it's you. I can print off a couple more, but I don't know if that's going to convince you or not. But just so you know, I'm not lying to you.
I know you ain't lying.
On any of this. Okay?
All three suspects in the Coon Rapids triple homicide were indicted on multiple counts of first-degree murder, upgrading their initial charges of second-degree murder. Alonzo Pierre Mingo, identified as the alleged gunman, was found guilty by a jury on multiple counts including 4 counts of first-degree murder. In September 2025, Mingo was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Demetrius Trenton Shumpert, who participated as an accomplice in the robbery, was indicted on 6 counts of first-degree murder. Prosecutors sought an aggravated sentence against him, citing the particularly cruel treatment of the victims, the involvement of 3 or more active participants, and the fact that the crime occurred in the presence of 2 minor children. On November 20th, 2025, Demetrius Shumpert was found guilty on all counts of first-degree murder and faces the same mandatory life sentence without the possibility of parole when he is sentenced in January of 2026. The third co-defendant, Omari Malik Shumpert, was convicted in December 2025 on 5 counts of first-degree murder, 3 counts of second-degree murder, and 2 counts of aggravated robbery. He is also scheduled to be sentenced in January 2026.
So y'all drop in the comments to let me know what y'all think about that video. I do want to play this for you guys today. And then we're going to do a part 2 on tomorrow to finish this off. But I want you to check out this jail call that was done from jail. Check this out.
I took him to trial, and yeah, I lost round 1. They gave me 3 L's, but that was round 1. I wasn't fully prepared to step in the ring with him. I ain't know my legs co-defendant, Omari Shumpert, the little rapper, bitch nigga called himself Little Blast on YouTube, was gonna take the stand at my trial and tell lies. The nigga even told on his mom and his brother. Shit crazy. Hey, the transcript's on my page. All you gotta do is go look and go check it out for yourself. I ain't know my legs was gonna be trash. They was like garbage cans with arms, legs, and a mouthpiece. Picture that. I ain't know I would have an all-white jury or an old municipal bitch as a judge. They on the streets never gave me a fighting chance. My case was politics. It wasn't about justice or fairness. For round 2, I'm gonna be overly prepared, overly focused, overly determined, overly aware, and overly strategic, and I will win. Them 3 L's, they getting them back. That's a check you can take to any bank of cash. Hey, victory comes with perseverance. Relief comes after affliction, and ease after hardship. I'm a persevere because I'm resilient. I'm on to something. Thanks for all the real love, even the fake love too. Yeah, I lost round 1, but staying tuned for round 2. 100.
Yeah, so he was real tough, huh? Stay tuned for round 2 and snitches and all this extra stuff, talking real bad. But we dealing with a whole family who's no longer here. We're dealing with 2 children, one of which who is probably going to be traumatized for the rest of their lives. The baby girl probably may not remember any of it, but that baby boy that had to pull that baby out that room is going to remember that for the rest of his life. Not to mention, he saw each one of them lose their life. He saw the faces of each one of them. These are the kind of stories that kind of turn in those stories where kids grow up and want revenge. You know, them kind of movies that you read about. Yeah, this is the kind of story that I could see years down the line when this little boy is 15, 18, 20 years old. Yeah. But drop in the comments and let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about this whole situation. What do you think is going to happen with this whole Mexico connection? Do you think Mexico is going to let it go? Or do you think some tunnels finna be built? We hear about some tunnels in prison in Minnesota. I know something. Thank you for joining me again in the Champagne City for another sip, savor, and spill. For those of you who have joined me to the end, thank you very much. Please do me a favor, everyone who is here, hit that like and subscribe button. Hype up the video for me. If you want to support the channel, you can hit the Cash App. It is the same name as the channel. Well, the channel got TV on it now, so take the TV off. Champagne Secretzz, like the channel, and it is also in our description. Our channel is not monetized yet. We do have our 1,000 subscribers. We are trying to hit our 4,000 watch hours, and we're probably at about 3,900. So if y'all can do me a favor and just binge. I got over 300 videos in like 2 years that I have put up. Somebody go grab a bunch of videos and just start watching. Help your girl get monetized. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you and welcome to 2026. Yes. Welcome in. Take a seat and get ready, because we're getting ready to let the level up, the build up, the renew, the restart, the refresh, the push, the button, the start again, baby. It's all getting ready to begin, because this is 2026. New me, new you, new day. Right? Confidence. Always remember, if it doesn't cause you to elevate, baby, it's causing you to depreciate. Now raise those glasses, clink, and let's drink till we meet again. Ta-ta.
Voice like smoke and a heartbeat go. She went slow motion, whole world on pause. Got curves like questions, I get lost in the cause, yeah. She whispered, baby, don't rush this climb. We gon' stack calendars, not just one time. Love like credit, we could never decline. Seal it with a sip and a baseline grind,
Yeah. You know I ride when the clock can spin. I'll be your calm when the chaos set in. One more year, one more sin, and we wash it all off when the countdown begins. Champagne New Year, pour that hope up. Bubbles in my blood when we toast up. New me, same roots, watch me glow up. Whole room screaming when we go up. Champagne New Year, let it rain like drip from the ceiling to the daylight. Say my name, say it, make it feel right. This our time, this our highlight. 10-9-8, let the old paint fade. 7-6-5, watch the doubt get caged. 4-3-2, we beyond that stage. We overflow, yeah. Overflow, yeah. Bubble bunny time when the clock drop low. Body to the rhythm, make the bad things go. Sip liquid joy, let the bad mind know. We rise up slow, but we still explode. Boom! Champagne New Year, pour that hope up. Bubbles in my blood when we toast up. New me, same roots, watch me glow up. Whole room screaming when we go up. Champagne New Year, let it rain like drip from the ceiling to the daylight. Say my name, say it, make it feel right. This our time, this our highlight.